The following podcast is for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
You're officially in full effect with Jay Light.
Nah, gonna have a good time. Hey, nah, gonna have a good time. Hey, welcome to a full effect with Jay Light. Woo! Today's recording date, Wednesday, October 14th, 2020, and this is show number 29. Woo! Welcome back to the show. Hey, welcome back, returning listeners. Welcome, new listeners. Welcome everybody to the show. I'm your host, Jay Light, and it's officially a full effect time. Woo! It feels great to say that. Hey, how y'all been? But you know what? I've been all right. I've been okay. I'm just tired of adulting. Adulting is hard, damn it. I was talking to my auntie the other day, and I told her, you know what? You got out just the right time. She's, by the way, she's like 60, she's like almost 69 years old, 60, 68, 69. She's up there, and she worked for transit for a whole lot of years, and she retired at a good time, because I'd be like, you know what? I wish I could have got out. I wish I could put my paperwork in right now. I'd be like, you know what? I didn't need half my Social Security. I'm gonna need half my Social Security so that I could just live well and be healthy and be all right. But no, they want you to get half your Social Security. No, I know this because I tried. I tried to go down. I went down to the place, and when I turned 30, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna need half my Social Security, and they laughed at me. No, they laughed at me. That's how we start the show off. But before we officially get the show started, let me give my shout outs, because you know I gotta give my shout outs. Let me give a shout out to my guru, my publicist, Taki Muhammad. Shout out to my sister Nakima. She's my biggest fan, my biggest supporter. She's also been my biggest pain in the ass since we were kids. Hi, Kima. Ha. Let me give a shout out to my brose, Tyloso. Let me give a shout out to the world's most hated podcast, Talks with Dutch and Link. What up, Dutch? What up, Link? Their podcast is streaming everywhere podcasts are available. Tell them Jay Light sent you. You heard about it from Jay Light. And they're also good podcast. Make sure you check them out. You know, show them support. Show them people some support. Show them people some support and stuff. And let me give a shout out to my unofficial sponsor, Twisted Tea. Cause you make them, I drink them, and I be lit. I be lit. And then I'll be like, let's go! Yeah, Twisted Teas. Shout out to Twisted Teas. I love drinking them. I love the half and half. I'm trying to get I say unofficial because they're not my sponsor yet, but when you see the thing, the logo at the top, be like, oh wow, he got a Twisted Tea sponsorship because I drink Twisted Teas. That's why I love them. I drink them and they make me lit. Let me give a shout out to all my listeners for podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, TuneIn, iHeart, Amazon Music. Yeah, thank you for your support. All I ask is you leave a like, you leave a comment, you tell somebody to go tell somebody. His show is hilarious, it's funny, and it's time to get the show started. So, we are 20 days until election day. 20 days! 20 more days before we gotta line up at the polls. We need to show up, show out, and turn down and be like, hey, we out here, woo, I'm here to cast my vote. 20 days, people. 20 days. And we are fresh off the vice presidential debate. Anybody seen this? I mean, we all seen this. How the hell could I come on here and ask that anybody see it? We all seen this VP presidential debate, right? And, like I said, we're getting closer to November 3rd, election day. No. Election day is November 3rd. It's not November 4th. It's not November 2nd. It's not November 1st. It's November 3rd. You know exactly where you need to be on November 3rd, election day. You need to be at the polls. You need to be down there standing in that long-ass line with people who casting their vote. You need to be right in that line. So, with that said, right, fresh off the vice presidential debate, and I really don't know what I expected going into this, because like I said, like last week I talked about the presidential debate, and I was like, man, that was a complete shit show. Nah, they can't possibly make this one a shit show, right? I didn't know what to expect. I'm gonna keep it humble with you. I didn't know what to expect going into this VP presidential debate. After all, the presidential debate was a fucking shit show. We talked about this. It was a complete shit show. Well, it didn't disappoint. It did not disappoint. I mean, it wasn't a complete shit show, but yeah, the VP presidential debate, it did not disappoint at all. That's for fucking sure. Pence, the current vice president, he wouldn't even answer the damn questions. Like, he just kept interrupting and talking over everybody. And, you know, he tried to make the debate. He tried it. He tried to make the debate a shit show. Just like his guy, Orange Face. You know, when we talked about that. I'm not going there. I'm not doing it. I'm not going there again. But you saw the presidential debate. Pence, the VP of the United States of America, he tried to do the same exact thing Orange Face did. That shit wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't a shit show, but he tried it. The moderator, on the other hand, like, he just kept making the situation even worse. Like, with the Mr. Vice President, and I'm sitting there, and I'm watching this, right? And I'm first of all, you can't watch any event or something without being on Twitter. Like, I feel like you got to be involved in the Twitter community when you watching these stuff, because, like, you know, you be thinking it, and other people be thinking stuff too, and they be jotting it down. You be like, you know, they jot this down, and the memes and stuff, the gifs come up and stuff, and yeah. So, it was during this time that I was watching this thing, and I decided that, you know, I was sitting in my tweets, and this is one of my tweets that I tweeted that night of the vice presidential debate. It was, moderator, we gonna need you to put some bass in your voice. That was my exact tweet. I had like 20 people like it. That's what she kept saying, Mr. Vice President, Mr. Vice President. You know, like I said, he kept trying to interrupt everybody and talk over everything. So she kept saying, Mr. Vice President, Mr. Vice President. What she should have said was, look, Mr. Vice President, look, I'm gonna need you to chill out, because you out here wilding right now. We need you to chill out and relax and let the lady talk and let me talk, and we'll get to you when it's your time to talk. I don't understand what's wrong with these moderators. Like, where they find these people? Like, what the fuck? Like, what is this community? Oh my God, I'm serious. I don't understand. Anyways, Auntie Kamala, she didn't cut a plate. Yeah, Auntie Kamala didn't cut a plate. She's prepared for the shits. I mean, she was prepared for the shits. She spoke her facts, and she made the vice president eat his shit. I mean, she made him eat his shit on TV. The line of the night, though, I'm sure, because this is this. We're a couple days out of this, so this meme's going around already. The memes are out there. The memes and the gifts are out there. So you ain't seen it. The line of the night was, "I'm speaking, Mr. Vice President. I'm speaking." Like, yeah. No, let me just shut the fuck up, and let me finish talking, and then you could talk. Yeah, she's, like I said, Auntie Kamala came prepared. She was with the shits. She was ready for this. She's ready to punch him in the fucking face. Yeah. and when she wasn't giving you the Mr. Vice President, I'm talking, Mr. Vice President, I'm talking. You know, she was giving them the Claire Huxtable looks. You know, for the Cosby Show, she was giving the Claire Huxtable looks. Like, I know you not gonna play me. No. I know you not gonna play me. I know you was having big fun. I know you not gonna play me. Yeah. Auntie Kamala did not. She came prepared. She spoke her facts. She got to the point. She doesn't know what it was. And the vice president was like, he was trying to bring up old shit, and she was like, nah, Mr. Vice President, I'm talking. Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. And when she, like I said, when she wasn't saying that, she was giving him the Claire Huxtable looks. You know, the looks. Everybody know Claire Huxtable looks. God damn it, you watch the Cosby Show. Even if it's not on TV no more, you watch the Cosby Show. Yeah. It was going good. It was going all right. And then the fly landed on top of the VP head, and it was over. I felt like the debate was over. I feel like the debate was over once the fly landed on the VP head. And that's where social media went wild. They lost their shit. There was memes. There was even the gifts. There was gifts and me. Don't forget it. They did a whole cartoon on the whole damn thing. Instagram lost their mind. Twitter lost their mind. Pages were created. Yeah. It was what everybody was talking about the next day. I mean, they was talking about the debate, but they were all talking about that fly that just landed on his head and sat there. Like, it just sat there like, yeah, so I'm going to just sit here and chill for a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to get my little 15 minutes of fame. That's the fly talking. Yeah, I'm going to just sit here and chill for a little bit. And I'm going to just chill. And yeah, that was the presidential debate. Basically, her saying, Auntie Kamala saying, Mr. Vice President, I'm talking. The VP talking about, he trying to bring up ocean. I'm saying, but you answer my question. Nah, I'm trying to get out here. Nah, you ain't gonna try to blame me. And the moderator saying, Mr. Vice President, Mr. Vice President, Mr. Vice President, Mr. Vice President. That was the whole election. That was the whole show. That was the whole VP presidential debate right there. Yeah, almost a shit show, but they kind of got a few stars. Like, I give them 3 stars. I give them 3 stars. I give 3.5. I give 3.5 because the fly is gonna get the half. I get the half because of the fly. So, move a little hat. So, the second presidential debate has been canceled. It was either supposed to take place yesterday, Tuesday, or supposed to take place today, Wednesday. It was supposed to, as of this recording, that's when it was supposed to take place. That was canceled due to President Orange Face presidential Irish face, contracting COVID-19. He still wanted to do the debate, but the former VP Biden was like, nah, bruh. Nah, you contagious. Nah, bruh. Nah, you contagious. You ain't even do your 2-week quarantine. You was in the hospital, and we don't know what you got. First of all, you been lying since you got to the White House. You been lying. And now you talk about you ain't got no more. You good. You tested negative. No, we believe you. No. The former VP was not with the shit. So the committee for the people who run the whole debates and shit, because they was like, nah, after the first one, it's like, nah, we got to change it up a little bit. We got to cut people mics off. He was wilding. He was being disrespectful. He's being real disrespectful. So we got to change the rules up. And they was like, all right, so we're going to do something a little different here. We're going to do a virtual debate. And Orange Face was not with the shits. He was like, nah, I'm not sitting in front of no computer. Nah, you going to pick up my mic off? Nah. He wasn't with it. So, but what I did hear was that they're gonna be doing town halls. I don't even what the fuck is a town hall? I think what's a town hall? What is that? Is that when the people get together and they be asking questions to the candidate? And what would you do with this? What would you do with that? And okay, so I heard Biden was doing one. I heard he was doing one. Yeah, but after they canceled the thing, after they canceled the debate, Biden was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do a town hall. Let me talk to the people. Let them know what the message is. Let me get it out there. And then I heard that Orange Face is gonna do a town hall on the same exact day, the same exact time, like how spiteful is that shit, right? Just do the fucking debate. What the fuck is so hard about that? Like what the fuck is what the fuck is so hard about that, right? Yeah, it's the world we living in right now. But yeah, so I heard Orange Face is gonna be doing a town hall the same day and the same time as Biden doing his shit, and they're gonna be in 2 different places doing it, and they're gonna be talking shit about each other, which makes no fucking sense, because why not just do a remote thing and just let the people decide from your town hall, and you ask questions and he asks questions, and you got the guy in the middle of the screen, and what would you do with this? And yeah, so that's not happening. So with that said, yeah, I guess we go into the polls based on what we saw in the last debate. Basically, what we saw in the last debate is what we go into the polls based on. Like, yeah, he was kind of wilding, but he was kind of cool, but he answered questions, but he answered that question. We gotta go to the polls based on that. Get out and vote. That's real. No, that's the thing. Like, every show I'm gonna say this until November 3rd. Like, get out and fucking vote. What are you doing with your life? Like, November 3rd, I think I'm off that day. I'm gonna be out there early in the morning. I'm posting my vote. I'm getting my sticker. I'm voting. And I'm out there. Like, I'm voting. You need to get out there and vote, because this is a life and death situation right here. This world is crumbling. It's fucking crumbling. I don't know about you. But I don't know. I don't want to know what 4 years with this guy is gonna be like. They can't even find a fucking vaccine for the COVID-19. Like, I turned on the news. True story. I turned on the news and it's like this company suspending. They're suspending the research on the vaccine. That company is suspending the vaccine operations, and somebody got sick here, somebody got sick there, nobody knows what, and Orange Face had everybody like, yeah, he told everybody like, yeah, it's gonna be gone by November, it's gonna be gone by this, and here we fucking are, still with the COVID-19, we're still wearing masks, they're still shutting shit down, other countries is spiking again, first of all, the whole United States of America, as of this recording date, there's every city, almost every city's in red. All the cities are in red. There's no green. All the cities are red. Yeah, that's real. That's badass real. More on that later. I got a show. More on that later. So, we're a little hat. So, protests and demonstrations continue to happen. No. Not in the United, not here. But yeah. It's not just the Black Lives Matters like how it was in the summertime, because the summertime was crazy. Like, I mean, the summertime was real fuck crazy. It was a protest, and fuck that. The summertime was a protest. The people was out there, defund the police. We not dealing with this shit no more. Black lives do matter. That was the whole summer. But yet, here we are, October. We're in October, and protests and demonstrations continue to happen. First, we had the protest demonstrations happening in Borough Park in the Orthodox Jews community. Protesters took to the street to protest against the mayor and the governor in response to the safety measures, which limits gatherings in house of worships in areas considered COVID-19 clusters. They got like a whole red area and yeah. They march, they set masks on fire, they beat up reporters. I mean, that sounds really weird, right? Orthodox Jews beating up reporters. Yeah, they beat them up like they was photographers. They like, nah, you ain't gonna be out here snitch or nothing. I mean, there was a whole lot of them too. They was out there in the street protesting. There was a whole lot of them. The Orthodox community is upset. They are upset at being singled out as a cluster of COVID-19. Their whole area is a red zone, and they are not happy about that shit. No. They not happy about the singled out part. Like, nah, you ain't gonna be out here talking about us. Like, we started this and this, that, the third. We appreciate that shit. Nah. Yeah. So they out there protesting. They was out there for 3 days last week. Three whole days last week. They was out there in the streets of Borough Park and protesting and like, what are they activists got arrested because he decided to ride the protest and like, nah, you ain't gonna do that to us. And then, yeah. And then you turn on Channel 7 News and they got their schools open. The governor said close the schools, close non-essential businesses, everything that doesn't involve essential, close it. And then they had the schools open. The kids coming out of school, some wearing masks, some not wearing masks. And the governor saw it, and he's like, nah, I'm about to suspend your operation, nah. Yeah, that's it. That's happening in Borough Park. But I'm not done yet. Up next, we got the Armenian Americans. Shout out to the Armenian Americans who took to the streets last weekend and held a protest in what seemed like it seemed like they were in the whole tri-state area. Like, I mean, no, really, it really seemed like they were everywhere. And some of you may have actually saw this shit. It happened on Saturday. They were at least 50 to 100 cars deep. No, I'm making shit up. They were at least 50 to 100 cars deep. They were honking horns, waving flags, shouting and stuff, and they were deep. They were real deep. They were deeper than Death Row Records. They was deep. I mean, for real. They rode past my place of employment on Saturday evening. I videoed the whole thing. And placed it on my Instagram story and was like, wow, that's not what I expected. Something, and then I might have made a comment on the Instagram post, and then those Armenians thanked me for spreading the word, and they saw my stories, and they was like, thank you, and we appreciate your support. I just hope I don't wind up on any government list. I don't need to wind up on. I don't want to wind up on no government list. No. I'm just stating the facts. I'm just stating what I saw. They was there. I don't need to wind up on no list. I don't need nobody knocking on my door saying, poo. Are you J. Kincaid? Yeah, that's me. Would you come with us? What I do? Just come with us. Oh, come on. I don't need to be in no 5x5 room. I don't need to sit behind no table. And if people question me, I don't need that. I was just making a statement. I was like, oh, okay, look, it's a protest. I was like, oh, yeah, I see them out there and stuff. And yeah. So anyways, the reason for their protest is all to attention. It's to call the attention for the Armenians being killed in a war with Azerbaijan. I think I said that right. Azerbaijan? I hope I said that right. And so it turns out hundreds of people and civilians are being killed according to reports. I don't know too much about it, but Google it. Google tells you everything. And who else we got here? Okay, next up we got Nigeria. Nigeria's out there protesting too. Yeah, you thought this shit was only happening here. This shit ain't only happening here. Corruption and all that shit, it's happening in other countries. They waking up. They like, nah, we not gonna stand for this shit. Nah, you can be out here disrespecting us and mistreating us. And yeah, so anyways, moving along here. So next up is Nigeria. Nigeria is continuing to protest to take down the police squad SARS, known for brutalizing the young. Sounds like the whole thing we went through this summer. Yeah, when it was like defund the police because they doing this, they doing that. It's the same exact thing happened in Nigeria right the fuck now. Like no, real shit. You can Google this. It's the same exact thing happening in Nigeria right now. The SARS unit was set up and established in 1992 in Nigeria to help protect the citizens of Lagos from robbery and crime. Over the course of time, the unit has turned rogue and has begun targeting young people whom appear well-dressed, shaking them down for money, fancy electronics, and something like, the cell phones, iPhones, and stuff like that. Oftentimes torturing, abusing, and in many cases killing those that resist. Reading this reminds me of what, like I said, reading this reminds me of what went down over the summer. Like when the mass protests broke out over the killings of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, just to name a few, and that whole defund the police started. This is exactly what's happening in Nigeria right now. The same exact thing that's happening in Nigeria, it happened here. It's happening in Nigeria now. Like, they out there protesting, defund them, get them out of here. We not dealing with that shit. And the Black Lives Movement over there, they turn it up too. And you know what? I'm not even mad at them. Much love and respect to the Armenians and the Nigerians for standing up for themselves. and making noise for the injustice that's taking place in their country. Shout out to them. Shout out to Armenian Americans and the Nigerians and stuff. And we see y'all. We see y'all. Black Lives Matter. They turned up out here in the city, and now y'all turning up, and for y'all, you gotta represent. You gotta represent your country. If you got injustices going on in your country, damn it, I feel like you should have the right to protest and hold demonstrations and call attention to this shit is happening over here too. Look over here. Look. You're not even looking. Look. Would you look? Look over here. Look. Goddamn it. Go ahead. Look. See. I'm over here. Yeah. They out there protesting. So much love and support to the people and stuff. And keep doing what you gotta do, man. And we're a little hat. So the Los Angeles Lakers have won their first championship in 10 years. I mean, really, 10 fucking years? It took them to win one more? 10 whole years? Really? Congratulations to them and the Laker Nation. I'm just glad the season's over. Like, I don't know if anybody's been watching basketball, but I haven't been watching it like I used to because, like I said, like they took the fans out and it was a whole bubble thing, and I feel like I couldn't get excited. I couldn't get behind it. Like, once you stop playing and then you start pick up like 4 months later, and it's like, yeah, we out here. You should come watch us. I'm like, I can't get excited no more. I feel like I was watching a movie and then I had to pick up the movie 4 months later. I'm over it. I don't even care anymore. Real shit. Excuse me. I drink a little water. So, hopefully we can get the fans. I'm hoping. I'm a fan. I'm an NBA fan. I'm hoping we can get the fans back next season. But right now it's looking like slim and none because the season just ended. And this is October. And the season was supposed to start in October. How does that work? Anyways, after the victory, in which the Lakers beat the Miami Heat, Laker fans gathered outside the Staples Center to celebrate the win. They was like, Kobe, we out here, we won. They was all celebrating and stuff, and they even had somebody in a bubble. Like, that shit is crazy. They even had a real life bubble boy out there celebrating in a bubble, for real. Like, have you ever seen the bubble boy? Like, you ever seen the bubble boy? It has somebody really in the bubble boy, like out there, like, hey, we won. Get away from my bubble. Get away from my bubble, man. Get away. You get away from my bubble. I ain't playing shit. Get my bubble. I know where you been. Yeah. So, and in response to all that celebrating and stuff, and they had the riots. I mean, like, I don't understand. Like, what the fuck is with the riot? Your team win. Why you gotta riot? Why you gotta tear the people's shit up? Why can't you be out there celebrating? Like, yeah, we won. We had a good time. But I guess that's what happens when you bring the law enforcement in, right? Tear gassing and y'all got to break this shit up. Y'all gotta break it up. There's too many people out here. Y'all spray COVID. Ain't nobody wear no mask. Y'all got the COVID spray. Break that shit up. And anyway, the riots happened and 76 people got arrested during the riot. Like, 76 people got arrested during the riot. A few officers got hurt, but that's what happens, right? Like I feel like this happens in any city. Any city, a team wins and people get overexcited. They turn the cars over, and cars be on fire, and people be fighting the police, and the smoke, and the tear gas, and y'all wild out here. We won, like that. We got championship, like that. Yeah. So, congratulations to the Los Angeles Lakers on another championship win and stuff, and we'll see how next season goes, because I feel like, you know what I feel like? I feel like this is real shit here. I feel like I don't think they would have won if they hadn't stopped playing way back in March. If they didn't stop the season in March, I feel like the Lakers would have won. I feel like the whole thing would have came down to the Clippers and probably Philly. Yeah. Would have came down to the Clippers and Philly, because at the time that they stopped playing, everybody was talking shit about the Lakers. The Lakers were unsure. They didn't know what the fuck was going on. And then the COVID came. I came in and I get ball. And they had, all right, we gotta stop. We gotta stop playing. He tested positive. She tested positive. They test positive. We gotta stop playing. Everybody stop. Don't do nothing. Go home. And now here we go. The Lakers are the champions. All right, I'm over this. I gotta move on. I gotta move on. So, Apple has unveiled its new iPhone 12. I mean, like, didn't the last one just come out? Like, when the hell did the last one just? What are we on? That was 11. That was 11. This is 12 now. Jesus, I'm getting old. Anyways, it's the company's first 5G. I mean, really, like, what the fuck? You see these 5G commercials, like, what the fuck is this? I don't understand. Like, what's wrong with my 4G? Like, 5G, you could. it works faster. You get faster this, faster that. I don't know. I just see the commercials. Anyway, some people who are addicted to the iPhone 5, they should be prepared to drop 2 arms and a leg for this phone. I've read that they got like 6 different versions. What the fuck? 6 or 5 different versions of this phone? And they all totaling over $1,000 because iPhones are not cheap. No. iPhones are not cheap. I don't care what the fuck you gonna tell me. iPhones are not cheap. Them shit start at $1,000 is some change. $1,000 is some change. From what I heard, it's gonna have like a faster camera, widescreening, and the usual ooh, that's nice. Yeah, it's gonna have the usual ooh, that's nice. Call me cheap or conservative? You call me cheap or conservative? I can't bring myself to drop I can't bring myself to do it. I can't bring myself to drop a stack on a new iPhone. I can't do it. I mean, there's people who do it. People wait in lines for this shit. They die hard iPhone fans and shit. They 11 is good, but they gotta get that 12. They gotta get that 12. No, I'm not gonna do it. No. I brought one time. And this is years ago. Years ago. Brought one time, and I lost the motherfucker on a bus. I never forget it. I was somewhere doing something, and I got up the bus, and I had my iPad, my iPad, I had something. What was it? What had my iPod. That's what I had. I had my iPod in one hand, and I realized, oh shit, where's my iPhone? I lost it on a bus. I was so upset. I backtracked. I was like, Lord Jesus, I lost my iPhone. Lord, no, I'm not gonna do it again. I can't go through that heartbreak. I can't go through that heartache. I can't do it. I can't. I mean, it's a different feeling when you lose your regular phone, your regular little Android or whatever. When you lose your regular phone, you're like, damn, I lost my phone. You be mad, you be upset. But when you lose an iPhone, oh my God, your life is over. You upset. You won't talk to nobody. You don't understand what the fuck's going on. I don't even know. I can't cooperate. Ooh, I don't even know. Yeah. So for those interested, that's why the show is called In Full Effect with Jay Light, because I keep my little spin on everything, and this is one of those things. So if you're interested in the iPhone, the newest iPhone, just Google it. All the info is up there. Google tells you everything. Damn it, Google it. So with that said, it's time for quick hits. Stuff that I show's been written, but this stuff came in the last minute here, and I was like, you know what? Let me do some quick hits because I don't want to leave this stuff out. Here we go. Netflix to end its 30-day free trial in the U.S. I mean, really, like, what the fuck? Why you ending your 30-day trial? People look forward to that 30-day trial. I ain't got Netflix, but let me see what this is about. And then after 30 days, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go with Hulu because I can't fuck with Netflix. Like, you gonna take the 30-day trial? The 30-day trial is the sample. It's the appetizer before the main course. Damn it! You taking away the appetizer or the meal? No! You can't take away the appetizer course. What you doing? Nah! People get like that. You kidding me? So I gotta join your thing and subscribe right here. I mean, I've never heard no shit like this. I've never heard of an app or a company talk about, we gonna take away the 30-day subscription for free, but you gotta pay as soon as you get jump out the bat. No! Why you gonna take away the 30-day free trial? Why you gonna do that for? What the fuck is all that about? Really? Yeah. Anyways, Mullah Hat, Coming to America 2, the sequel sold to Amazon Studios for $125 million. Who the fuck? What the fuck? Like $125 million? $125 million? You couldn't put it on Netflix? Netflix be fucking up. Like, I mean, really fucking up. They dropping the ball. They disappoint people. I don't understand what the fuck's going on Netflix. I feel like somebody over at Netflix need to have a conversation with somebody about something and see what the fuck's going on. Like, I was looking forward to the shit coming on Netflix. Like, I don't got Amazon. I don't got it. No, I don't got it. I got I got Hulu. I got enough. I got enough. I can't do it. Yeah. Move a little ahead. So, Tory Lanez has been charged with a felony assault for the Meg Thee Stallion shooting. I mean, I thought we was done talking about this shit, but they just won't let this shit go. I mean, we already know. We already know they was wilding. They was doing something, and something went wrong, and he was like, bitch, don't blame me. She's like, don't call me a bitch. I slapped the shit out of you. She probably hit a pow. I said she probably hit a pow. And that's the thing. He's like, bitch, I shoot you in the foot. You ain't gonna shoot me, my motherfucker. Oh, he shot me in the foot, you motherfucker. Yeah. So, I thought we was done talking about it, but obviously, we're not done talking about this. And, so he got charged with the felony assault for the shooting from Meg Thee Stallion in her feet and shit and stuff. And, yeah. I want to take the time to thank everybody for listening to the show. I want to take the time to thank everybody for tuning in to the show because I appreciate your support. I appreciate your support very much. It comes in handy. You know, I'm like I said before at the beginning of the show, I'm going to get there, but I'm not going to get there without you. And I appreciate it. And we're moving along here. So, Dr. Dre's wife is being investigated by the LAPD for alleged embezzlement. And reports Dr. Dre's team alleged the producer's estranged wife embezzled 30. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. Let me read this right. 38,500 and wait. Hold the fuck on. Wait a minute. 38,502. No, I'm still reading that wrong. 300. Oh no, I got it. $385,029. I mean, what the fuck was she buying? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you buying that you got to be embezzling $385,000 and $29? I think I might have read that shit wrong. I'm pretty fucking sure I might have just read that shit wrong. But yeah, it's out there. Like, I don't understand. What the fuck is she buying? What the fuck is she buying? Yeah. Hey, a little hat. So, all right, so anybody hear about this? And anybody hear about this? I mean, I'm pretty sure you probably hear about this because I get my shit all over the place. An 11-year-old led cops on a wild high-speed chase after he decided to steal a school bus and take it for a joyride. Wait, he's 11? Where the fuck were his parents? He's 11 and he's stealing school buses? That kid might be a fucking problem. I'm just saying, if he's 11 years old and he's stealing school buses, how the fuck did he reach the pedals? Like, what the? Where'd he steal it from? There's so many questions. There's so many questions that you can't even answer it. You can't even answer it. All right, and below hat. So, 37 people tested positive for COVID-19 after attending a Sweet 16 party. The owner of the Long Island venue where the party was held was hit with a $12,000 fine. Officials say the number of guests exceeded the state maximum of 50 people. So they were definitely more than 50 people, but 37 people tested positive for COVID-19. See? This the shit that I be talking about every other show. They out here partying, yeah. They turned up, whoop-de-woo, we turned up, we had a good time, and then everybody test positive for COVID-19, and now you got a whole party guests. They got a quarantine. Meanwhile, other people test. Yeah. So that pretty much wraps up quick hits. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. 2 towns in New Jersey have officially canceled trick-or-treating. Yeah, I mentioned this whole thing. I mentioned this a few shows back that they canceled Halloween in Los Angeles. Yeah, well, two towns in New Jersey. You know, Jersey operates on their own. They operate on their own schedule, their own time. They got their own rules. They be like, fuck everybody over there. We doing shit different over here. Fuck that. That's Jersey for you. Anyways, COVID-19 came through as always and wrecked everything like a wrecking ball. Ain't no chicken tree happening right here. I own this. It's done. It's done. I own this. Yeah, I mean, really, that's really messed up. You gonna take the one thing the kids look forward to besides Christmas morning? The one thing kids look forward to besides Christmas morning, Halloween? You gonna take that away from me like, nah, ain't no chicken tree happening over here. Nah, forget about it. Nah. I mean, meanwhile, New York is having trick or treat. New York is like, yeah, we go, just practice safety measures and, wear your mask and you be good. But here we go with Jersey. These 2 cities in Jersey, they're like, nah, 2 towns are like, nah, we gonna cancel trick or treat. I mean, really, CDC, what the fuck, CDC? You ain't gonna let the kids dress up? I mean, get some damn candy. Shame on you, CDC, because I think that's what they follow in the CDC rules and shit. You know, kids been in the house for a whole month. They've been in the house for a couple months. You know, they forced to wear the mask every time they go out. Now you gonna tell the kids, no, you can't go trick-or-treating. No, you can't wear a mask. No, you can't have a good time. No, if it looks like a good time, no, you can't have it because you stand too close to each other. You're not wearing the mask. Woo, woo, woo. This, that, the third. Nah. Damn shame. They not gonna let the kids have a good time. It's things. Fuck yeah. It's Halloween. Let the kids have some fun on Halloween. God damn, CDC. Damn, you suck the fun out of everything. What's next? You gonna tell us we can't be together for Christmas and Thanksgiving? I will punch you in the fucking face. I dare you. Yeah, that's real. No, it's real. Like they're not playing. Like they social distancing, wear your mask. I mean, I just see something on the news the other day that what town, I forgot what town or what county it was, but they was talking about, yeah, we gotta go through some measures and maybe put the candy on the table and pre-package the bags with the candy in it. And what the fuck? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, what's so hard? Put the fucking mask on. You put your gloves on. You say, Happy Halloween! Here's your candy! Here's your candy! Here's your candy! Have a good night! What the fuck is so hard about that? Why you gotta make shit so complicated for the kids? It's for the kids, goddammit, for the kids! It's the world we live in. No. This is the world we live in right now. So, move along here. On the last day of voter registration in Virginia, the whole system gets shut down. No, if that sounds like some funny shit, I'll read it. No. That really does sound like some funny shit, right? On the last day of registration in Virginia, the whole system gets shut down. The whole system was shut down due to an accidental, accidental. Somebody cut the wire that caused the network outage. That don't sound like, I mean, really. First of all, this shit already sounds suspect already. It's the last day. The very last day. I mean, they can all register online, and then the very last day, somebody accidental cut the wire. I mean, really. Damn it. The writing's on the wall like fresh paint. We see this. First of all, that's some IT guy. It's the technical. The IT guy, he got a bag. Because how the hell, no way accidentally you cut a wire that takes down the entire system unless you got a bag. No, you get a bag for doing shit like that. You get an envelope, put that in your pocket, put that in your pocket. No. And now the people get out and vote, people. Now they're changing the rules by the day now. You got to get out, you got to show up, you got to vote. This is literally a life or death situation we are facing here. Yeah. So I wrote that, right, and then like updated. I updated, and then like a few days later, a judge extended the deadline to register for the voting. They extended the deadline for the voting registration and stuff. And so the people get out there, you know, you gotta vote, man. Speaking of election, and I just came upon this. Right? So tell me if you heard about this. Twitter is cracking down on a whole lot of accounts posing as Trump supporters, which is leading to a new term, digital blackface. No. Don't turn your fucking face up at me. No, this is real. You can Google it. It's in the shade room. It's everywhere. Digital blackface. I mean, if that ain't the most craziest shit you've ever heard, I mean, you probably heard crazier, but that's some crazy shit right there. So, digital blackface is a term used to describe social media accounts that uses pictures of actual people, but it's an actual fake account. You got to get out there and vote, people. The election is 20 days away. There's some funny shit happening. Right now, and chances are it's only gonna get more skeptical, more funny shit gonna be happening as we approach closer to the election. So you, my friend, listening to this right now, you gotta get out there and vote. You gotta go out there, you gotta turn out, show up, and be like, yeah, I'm out here to vote. You see me, whoop-de-woo, and yeah, you gotta get out there and vote, man, because there's some real funny shit happening. I mean, really, like who the fuck accidentally cuts a wire and be like, yeah, that's my fault, I need me that, and then you got the people online, on social media, they like, digital blackface. I've never heard that phrase. I've never heard that expression before. 2020 is really giving us some real weird, crazy shit that's going on right here in the world. And, it's real. It's real. This is all going to wind up in history books. We are currently living in the history books. Now we're going to be telling our kids, our grandkids, They're gonna be reading it all. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be like, how can I explain this? It's going to be like when we were in global history class or history class in high school and junior high school, and we were reading about the 1960s and the 1970s and how the Black Panthers and all the discrimination and the protests and the marches and all that. 2020 is literally 2020 is our new 1960s, 1970s. Yep, believe it or not, it's real. There's some real shit out here, and I feel like you gotta be informed. I feel like you gotta be informed, because if you ain't informed, you ain't gonna know what's going on. The world can end tomorrow, and you step outside and be like, what the fuck is going on? Where the world is? What's going on here? Nobody tell me the world's gonna end. You lying because it was on CNN. It was breaking news. The world is going to end tomorrow. Make sure you stay home that day. For real? Yeah, for real. For real. So you got to get out there and vote. You really got to turn up. We got to get a turnout. I mean, I'm waking up early in the morning. I'm going to be out there first thing in the morning because I hate standing on lines. I don't want to stand on no fucking line. But at some point, you're going to wind up standing on line, but you want to cast your vote. That's very important shit here. So with that said, that's all I got. That's the end of the show right there. I know, it goes by so fast. You're like, damn, Jay, really? No, really, like, I gotta give you what I got, right? Like, believe it or not, it was a real slow news cycle. I was like, shit, I had to straighten this one together, fuck. But, like the song says, I know you wanna leave me, but I refuse to let you go. Yeah, I gotta give you some words before you go. I give you some positive shit. There's a lot of negativity shit going on in the world, but I try to end the show on a good positive note. So, with that said, here's your positive words of the week. Of the week. Okay. No matter what your current circumstances are, no matter what situation life throws your way, remember these words. One day, this will all just be a memory of the past. Real shit. I say that to myself all the time. This will all be a memory of the past one day, and I'm just be sitting around telling somebody about this. And yeah, I was out here working on the COVID. Yeah, I worked on the pandemic. I was working. All I did was go home and go to work. That's all I did. No, real shit. Like it was crazy. That time was crazy. Yeah, it'll all be a memory of the past. No matter what you're going through, what's happening right now, you're gonna be telling somebody about this shit 10, 15 years from now, and they're gonna be like, really? That really happened? And you be like, yeah. Really fucking happy. Yeah, I was out there. I caught the COVID one time. Shit was crazy. I didn't even know. And yeah, real shit. So, with that said, before I let you go, I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. Before I let you go, follow me on Instagram, only1jlight, only number one JAYLIGHT. Follow me on Twitter, only1jlight, only the number one JAYLIGHT. I started a Facebook page for the podcast in full effect with J Light, so make sure you check it out. I probably might have sent you a request like, hey, don't forget, make sure you check me out, show some support, just check it out, show some support, leave a like, leave a comment, and once again, thank you for tuning in to In Full Effect with J Light. I've been your host, J Light. That's been a podcast. Don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to leave a review. Tell somebody, hey, I like his podcast, it's hilarious, it's funny, and I'll say it again. Without you, there's no me. Without you, there is no me. Wherever I'm going to wind up, it's going to be because you told somebody or somebody found out from somebody that I had a good podcast. It was worth listening to. It was funny. He was hilarious. He tells like it is. And, yeah, once again, I thank you for your support. Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, iHeart, TuneIn. Am I missing somebody? Spotify. Did I say Spotify? I might have said Spotify. But once again, that's been a show. I gotta go. I give you what I can. I'm sorry. I apologize if the show seems short. Like, you gave me a couple minutes last time. I'm sorry. I can only give you what I got because sometimes the news it comes out fast. Sometimes it comes out slow. And I just give it to you how I get it. And that's it. I gotta go. That's the end of the show. Shout out to everybody who continues support. Shout out to everybody who leaves a like, leaves a comment, comments on the snippets. Thank you for your support. I highly appreciate it. I gotta go. I'm out of here. And that's the end of the show. A, B, see ya!